Hey everybody, welcome back!
My family left me stranded 350 kilometers from home to reflect after my golden child brother kissed my girlfriend. They thought I'd come back begging, but instead, I built a better life without them. I'm Matteo, 32 years old, an industrial maintenance technician earning $58,000 a year. All my life, I've been the useful son, the one who fixes things, the one who solves practical problems. Plumbing at my parents' house, electrical work, car repairs, garden maintenance, I did it all. Matteo, the water heater isn't working. Can you come over, Matteo? Your brother's car is making a weird noise. Check it out. Always available. Always useful, never appreciated. My older brother Diego, 35, is the opposite. He's a project manager earning $85,000 a year. Diego has a real career, my mother, Elena, constantly says. He works in an office, in a suit. He's a professional. I have a career too. I just wear overalls instead of a suit. It's not the same. Diego uses his mind. You use your hands. As if using your hands was somehow inferior, as if technical skills didn't require intelligence. Diego lives in an expensive apartment, drives a new BMW, and talks about business and strategies, but when something breaks, he calls me. Matteo, my washing machine isn't working. Can you fix it for free? Free. Always free, because it was expected of me. My pride and joy is my '68 Mustang. I bought it as a piece of junk 5 years ago. I restored it completely, by myself. Rebuilt engine, new transmission, cherry red paint job, black leather interior. It's worth about $45,000 now. Every single screw was installed by me. It's nice, Diego said, but it's just a fixed-up old car, not like my new BMW. I also had a girlfriend, Fernanda, 29, an administrative assistant. We'd been dating for 2 years. At first, she appreciated my skills. It's amazing that you can fix anything. But over time, influenced by my mother, she changed. Why don't you look for a corporate job? Like Diego. He earns more, he has a better future. Diego doesn't know how to change a tire. I can rebuild an entire engine. That doesn't impress anyone important. 2 months ago, Diego was promoted to project director, now earning $95,000 a year. My mother organized a weekend celebration at the family cabin in the mountains, 350 kilometers away. The whole family was there to celebrate Diego's success. My promotion last year to technical supervisor. That's different. Diego is at an executive level now. We all went, my parents, Diego, Fernanda, and me, in my Mustang. On Friday, there was a special dinner. A toast to Diego. To Diego, who we always knew would go far. On Saturday, I went for a walk to explore the woods. I came back early and heard voices from the deck. It was Diego and Fernanda, kissing passionately. You need to end it with him soon, Diego said. I can't keep pretending anymore. I know, she replied, but I live in his apartment. I use his car. Move into my apartment. I'll support you. And Matteo. Matteo is predictable. He'll complain, but he'll eventually accept it. He always does. Your mother says we should ask him for the Mustang. That he should give it to you. Good idea. That car should be mine anyway. I stepped out of my hiding spot. How long has this been going on? Diego smirked, shameless. We wanted to talk to you. Fernanda and I have a connection. Things you can't give her. Things like what? Ambition. A future. Real financial stability. Fernanda started crying. Matteo, I'm sorry, but Diego is just more compatible with me. I went inside the cabin. My parents were in the living room. They had heard everything. You knew. My mother nodded. We knew, and we think it's for the best for everyone. For the best? That my brother steals my girlfriend? She made a choice, she said. And it's a logical choice. Diego is a better match. My father added, you need to be mature about this. Let Fernanda go, wish them the best. And the Mustang? I'm supposed to give that up too. Silence. Confirming they knew about that part too. The car would be better off with Diego. It would be a noble gesture on your part. I'm not doing any of that. Fernanda, we're done. Diego, stay away from me. And the Mustang is mine. I went upstairs to pack, but when I came down, the keys to the Mustang were gone. Where are my keys? Put away, my mother said, so you don't do anything impulsive. Impulsive? I just want to leave. No. Not until you reflect, until you accept the situation like an adult. That night, I waited until everyone was asleep to look for my keys. But when I woke up on Sunday, I was alone. Completely alone. Everyone had gone, taking the Mustang, taking all the cars, leaving me abandoned. There was a note on the table in my mother's handwriting, Mateo, we've left you here to reflect on your attitude, your selfishness, your inability to be happy for your brother. When you're ready to apologize, to be reasonable, call us, and we'll pick you up. In the meantime, think about what really matters. Family, not material objects like cars. I checked outside. My work truck wouldn't start either. The battery was disconnected, the cables cut. They had deliberately sabotaged me to leave me trapped. 350 kilometers from home, no transportation, and no cell signal in this remote area. And that's where my abandonment began, which would turn into my liberation. I spent the first hour in shock, sitting on the cabin porch, processing the magnitude of the betrayal. They didn't just leave me, they deliberately sabotaged me to force me to beg. I checked my phone. No signal, as expected. The cabin was in a coverage dead zone. The nearest town was 25 kilometers away. Walkable, but it would take hours. Then I remembered something, my grandfather's old truck, stored in the barn behind the cabin. It hadn't run in years, but it was my only option. I opened the barn. There it was, a '78 Ford F-150, covered in dust, tires flat. But I was a technician. If anyone could bring it back to life, it was me. I spent the entire Sunday working with the basic tools from my grandfather's garage. The battery was dead. I carried it to the cabin and charged it with a solar generator I found. The spark plugs were corroded. I cleaned them meticulously, testing each one. The fuel in the tank was old. I drained it completely and cleaned the lines. The oil was thick as molasses. I changed it with some spare oil I found on the dusty shelves. At 8 p.m. on Sunday, I turned the key. The engine coughed. And died. I tried again. It coughed harder, almost catching. One more time. The engine roared to life. It was rough, uneven, but it was alive. Come on, old girl. You can do it. I let it warm up, adjusted the carburetor, and stabilized the idle. By 9 p.m., I had a functional vehicle. Not pretty, but functional. I locked up the cabin and left a note in response, thanks for the lesson. I've learned that my family values appearances over loyalty, objects over people, and Diego above all else. You won't see me begging. I'm not coming back. Grandpa's truck is running now, like everything I touch. Take care of the Mustang. When Diego crashes it, don't call me. I drove towards the town, 25 kilometers on a dark road in a truck that was barely running. I arrived at midnight. It was a small town, population 3,000, with one main street. I found a cheap motel for $50 a night and paid for 3 nights while I figured out what to do. On Monday morning, I explored the town. Pineville. Quaint, quiet, welcoming. I saw a sign in a mechanic's shop, "Mechanic wanted. Experience required." I walked in. The owner was an older man, Tom, 62. Got experience? 12 years as an industrial technician, specializing in heavy machinery. I also restore classic cars. Can you start tomorrow? You're not even going to check my references. I saw you pull up in that '78 Ford that probably hasn't run in years. You got it running. That tells me everything I need to know. The job paid $52,000 a year, less than my previous job, but with no corporate stress, no complicated politics. I'll take it. I also found a small apartment, a 1-bedroom above the local bakery, for $500 a month, utilities included. It was basically furnished. When can you move in? Today. I didn't have many things, because I literally had nothing but the clothes I wore on the trip. My phone finally got a signal. It exploded with notifications. 47 missed calls, 23 voicemails, all from my family. None were apologies, they were all demands. Mateo, stop the drama. Call us so we can pick you up. Mateo, you're being childish. Accept the situation. Mateo, Diego needs the Mustang for a work event. Sign the transfer papers. That last message made my blood run cold. They wanted me to legally sign over the title. I replied only to that message, I'm not signing anything. The Mustang is in my name. If Diego has it, it's theft. I'm reporting the car as stolen tomorrow. They called immediately. My mother was hysterical. You can't report it as stolen. It's family. Diego isn't family, he's a thief. And you're accomplices. We left you to reflect. We didn't steal anything. You abandoned me 350 kilometers from home, sabotaged my truck, and took my car without permission. That's abandonment and theft. You're exaggerating. The car is safe with Diego. Then have Diego return it to me today, or I report it stolen tomorrow. I hung up and kept my promise. The next day, I filed a police report. My '68 Mustang. Cherry red. License plate XYZ 123. Stolen by my brother, Diego Herrera, during a weekend at the cabin. Your brother stole it? The officer asked. Yes. He took the car without my permission and has refused to return it. I have text messages proving it. The officer reviewed the messages. This is enough. We'll issue a recovery order. 3 weeks later, I got a call from the officer. Mr. Mateo, we have an update on your vehicle. Did you find it? Yes, sir. There was an accident. Your brother crashed the Mustang into a utility pole. The vehicle is a total loss. My heart sank. Years of work. Destroyed. Is he okay? Minor fractures. He'll be fine. But he's facing charges. For what? Vehicle theft, driving a stolen property, and what else? And driving while intoxicated. He had a blood alcohol level of 0.12. And that's when the collapse of my family began, in a way they could never have anticipated. Diego was arrested. Charges of vehicle theft, possession of stolen property, and driving under the influence. Your brother needs you to drop the charges, my mother called to tell me 2 days later, so they can work out a plea deal. I'm not dropping anything. This is your brother. He could go to jail. He's a thief who destroyed years of my work while driving drunk. It was an accident. He didn't do it intentionally. Stealing my car was intentional. Abandoning me was intentional. Destroying my relationship with Fernanda was intentional. Fernanda chose. No one forced her. You encouraged her, you convinced her, you manipulated her. My father took the phone. Mateo, be reasonable. Diego could lose his job, his future. All for one mistake. I lost my car, my girlfriend, and my family. All because of their decisions. And you're going to get revenge by ruining his life? I'm not getting revenge. I'm letting him face the consequences of his actions. They hung up and didn't contact me for weeks. The insurance on the Mustang paid out $42,000, almost the full value minus depreciation from the accident. I also sued Diego civilly for emotional distress, loss of property, and for the years of labor destroyed. We sought an additional $50,000 for damages and suffering. His lawyer tried to negotiate. Your brother doesn't have that kind of money, he's facing legal expenses. Not my problem. Let him sell his BMW, get a loan, work more. You're being cruel. I'm being fair. Something my family never was with me. The civil trial took 6 months. The judge ruled in my favor. I was awarded $45,000 plus $8,000 in legal fees. Diego would have to pay me a total of $53,000, with monthly payments of $500 for years. He also lost his job for conduct that discredited the company. Public arrest, criminal charges. No $95,000 job, buried in legal debt, with a criminal record. Fernanda left him 2 months after the accident. This isn't what I expected. Diego isn't who I thought he was. What did you expect? That a thief would make a better partner? She tried to contact me. Mateo, I made a mistake. Can we talk? There's nothing to talk about. You made your choice. Live with it. Diego lost everything. He has no job, he's in legal trouble. I didn't know it would be like this. What you knew was that he was bad enough to steal from his own brother. But you thought you'd be the exception. Please, just give me a chance to explain. I don't need explanations. I need you to stop contacting me. I blocked her permanently. Meanwhile, my life in Pineville was thriving. The work at the shop was satisfying. Mateo, you're the best technician I've ever had, Tom said. Customers ask for you specifically. I just do my job well. You do more than that. You explain things, you educate them, you treat people with respect. I also met someone. Lisa, 30, an elementary school teacher. She was kind, genuine. You're new in town, she said. Been here about 6 months. I came after a complicated family situation. Want to talk about it? Someday. When I know you better. Lisa valued different things. I love that you can fix things, that you work with your hands. That's a valuable skill. My family didn't think so. They said it was inferior to office work. Your family was wrong. The world needs people who know how to do things, who solve real problems. A year after the abandonment, my family showed up in Pineville. The 3 of them, my parents and Diego, walked into the shop where I was working, interrupting my day. Mateo, we need to talk, my mother said. I'm working. I have nothing to talk to you about. Diego's in trouble. He needs help. Your help. My help. After he stole my car. Destroyed years of my work. Abandoned me 350 kilometers from home. Diego spoke for the first time, with a hint of humility. I made mistakes. Big mistakes. I'm sorry. Are you sorry, or are you sorry for the consequences? Both. I lost my job, my girlfriend, my reputation. Everything. I lost those same things because of you. Did you expect it to be different for you? My father intervened. You're his brother. Family supports each other. How did you support me when you left me abandoned? How did you support me when you chose Diego over me my entire life? Silence. Because it was true. I'll be billing you for the repairs on the cabin and for getting Grandpa's truck running. That'll be $2,500. You're going to charge us? Yes. Just like I should have charged for all the free work I did for years. This is cruel. This is business. Something Diego should understand. They left without paying, but with the certainty that they would get nothing more from me. 2 years later, my life is complete peace. Lisa and I live together in a small house we bought. With the money from the insurance and the lawsuit, I bought another project, a '69 Camaro, which I'm restoring at my own pace. Do you miss your family? Lisa asked me one night. I miss the idea of a functional family, but not them specifically. Will you ever forgive them? Maybe. But forgiving doesn't mean forgetting, or letting them back into my life. I'm Mateo, now 34, a technician in Pineville, Lisa's partner, a homeowner. 2 years ago, my family abandoned me 350 kilometers from home to make me reflect, to make me accept my brother stealing my girlfriend and my car. Instead of begging, I rebuilt. I found a job, I found a home, I found peace. Diego lost everything, his job, his girlfriend, his reputation, his freedom, temporarily. My parents lost a son, the one who was always there, the one who fixed everything. Do I have any regrets? Never. I learned that true family doesn't abandon you, that manual skills have immense value, that you can rebuild more than just engines, and that the best revenge isn't destroying those who hurt you, it's building a better life without them. This is my story, and it ends in victory.
Oh, so chunky, so chunky. Wait, please tell me that there's a part 2. What was that? You know, I love my friends, but it doesn't mean that I would trust them with my haircut. POV, your most expensive moisturizer shatters, but you're not a quitter. Wait, but there's glass in there, babe.
This is some real embarrassing, and I need to deal with it. And I will deal with it.
Not the magic cream.
I just cannot believe this is happening right now.
I mean, that might not have glass in it, but there is a high probability that that could have glass in it. Now you will for realsies have glass skin. I'm sorry. That was one of your ones. You know what? You're such a critic, you know? Like, you just come in here and you just criticize me all the time. I'm just trying to make you better. Well, you're not. You're making me insecure. I'd be insecure too if I looked like that. You do look like that. You literally look like me. In her defense, Charlotte's magic cream is some good. Like, it's worth every penny, in my opinion. I really love it. Obviously, there's great moisturizers out there, but that stuff, magic in a bottle or a glass container. Oh, we've got a male beauty fail. Beauty is not synonymous with femininity, friends. Oh, I hate these. Oh, I hate these so much.
I don't think it's ready.
It's ready?
Yeah, it might be ready.
Go for it, sister.
Ah! Oh no! Oh, that one hurt. That, yeah, for sure. No going back. You know what? I love to see it. I love to see some men involving themselves in the beauty community, because the fact